Hello children, in this video we are going to learn mensuration chapter 13, that is surface area and volume. As you know, one of the very important topic of mathematics, and also it is related to our day to day life. In that sense, we can say that whatever solid we look around us, among all that solid there are certain shapes, and then we will learn in this topic here how to calculate the surface area of solids and its volume. Now, let us look at some solids which have definite shape. In earlier classes we have studied about cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder, hemisphere, sphere and all. So, here we will start in exercise 13.1, question number B1. The question is, two cubes each of volume 64 centimeter are joined end to end. Find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. So, what we have to do? We have to relate the solid, know the situation, and then calculate whether we are asked about surface area or volume. So, in this question we are asked about surface area, and we all know in class 9 also we have studied the same chapter. Let us remind ourselves once, surface area of the solid is, each solid has surface. Some solids have plane surface, some solid have curved surface. Here the solid is cube. We all know that cube has plane surface, and how many surfaces are there? 6 surfaces, and each surface, each face or surface we can say of cube is equal. So, let us go with the situation. We start solution of exercise 13.1, question number 1. Two cubes each of volume 64 centimeter are joined. Two cubes each of volume 64 centimeter cube are joined. Then imagine you might have seen cube, like say the example, two dice, Ludo you may be playing. So, two dice, Ludo dice, we are joining together. What will be the shape, new shape of the solid? We will get a cuboid, and then we have to find out the surface area of that resulting cuboid. Anyway, surface area of cuboid, we need to remind ourselves 2 into length into breadth plus breadth into height plus length into height. But thing is that, how shall we know the length, breadth and height of the cuboid? To know it, we will go in the volume of cube. So, given volume of each cube is 64 centimeter cube, and we know volume of cube is side cube or edge cube 64. So, side will be cube root of 64, power 3 we took in RHS, and it is changed to cube root, and cube root of 64, we know 64 is a perfect cube. So, it will be 4 into 4 into 4, and we get it 4 centimeter. So, this is the side of each cube, and now two cubes we are joining. When two cubes are joined, two cubes are joined, the resulting solid is what we obtained? The resulting solid is cuboid. Solid is a cuboid, and now we have to think what will be the length. If it is cuboid, it will have length, breadth and height. So, 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter, length of the cuboid will be 4 plus 4, 2 we are joining, 8 centimeter. But breadth and height will remain. Just imagine, I have given you the example of two Ludo dice, equal Ludo dice. So, what will be? Only the length will increase 2 plus 2, but breadth and thickness will remain same, thickness or height. So, breadth will remain 4, and also height we say or thickness, that also will remain 4 centimeter. And question is asked what? Find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. We have cuboid, we are going to find now surface area of the cuboid. Surface area of cuboid. Resulting solid, and resulting solid we have mentioned already, that is a cuboid. So 2 into length into breadth, breadth into height, plus length into height. Little I will talk with you about surface area of cuboid, why we get this formula. We are already well known with the shape of cuboid. It has 2 length equal, 2 breadth equal, and also thickness, height. That's what we are going to calculate, the surface area or total surface area of the cuboid. Length 8 into breadth 4 plus breadth 4, height 4, length 8 and height 4. Now only calculation remains here. 8 4s are simple calculation, 32, 4 4s are 16, 8 4s are 32. So 2, here you know between 2 and bracket there is into sign, multiplication, that is 6 to 8 to 10, 3 1 4 1 5, 3 8. So we find 82 is a 160 centimeter square. You know area is represented with a square unit and volume is represented with cubic unit. So surface area of the resulting cuboid is 160 centimeter square. Hope you have learned it. We will now start question number 2 of the same exercise 13.1. Now we start question number 2, that is, let's read the question first and know about the situation in the question. A vessel is in the form of a hollow hemisphere mounted by a hollow cylinder. When we read the question, try to develop the image of that solid in the mind. Once more, a vessel is in the form of a hollow hemisphere mounted by a hollow cylinder. Okay, so let us try to draw the shape of this solid. Once more, vessel is in the form of a hollow hemisphere, and we know all hemisphere is the half of sphere. So this is hemispherical portion of the vessel. It will have its own dimension, we will talk later, and mounted on a hollow cylinder. So above that a hollow cylinder it has, cylindrical shape. So the solid looks like this. Now let us go for dimension. The diameter of the hemisphere is 14 centimeter. Diameter is from one end to another. So this is 14 centimeter. Next, the total height of the vessel is 13 centimeter. From including cylindrical portion and hemispherical portion, that is the total height of the vessel. Then what we have to do here? Find the inner surface area of the vessel. Inner surface. If we have a vessel of this shape, we have to calculate this area, the surface which is inside the vessel, that is called inner surface area. Then there will be outer surface area also. Why? Because every solid will have thickness, and thickness will change the dimension. Outer dimension will be longer, inner dimension will be smaller. Anyway, here we are asked to find the inner surface area, that is all. Let us go, we will write the situation, what is happening here. The condition in the question is a vessel is in the shape of a hollow hemisphere. Hollow hemisphere mounted on a hollow cylinder. So this is the shape of the solid. Now we are looking at the solid, we are seeing that there are two different shape this solid has got. So for hemispherical portion, we have what? Diameter. So, we write the diameter is given 14 centimeter, and when we remind ourselves every formula, we use radius, whether it is volume or surface area. So, we need radius, and what we know about radius? Radius is always half of the diameter. That means, from center to the one wall, any one, either this side or that side. Since this is center, so half of it will be surely 14 by 2, 2 sevens are 14. 7 centimeter is the radius of hemispherical portion, and next part is what? Cylindrical, that both part are attached. That means, what is the radius of hemispherical portion? That is the radius of cylindrical portion. So, we will now go in cylindrical portion. For cylindrical portion, radius will remain same. Radius is 7 centimeter only, but we need height of cylinder also. So, height of cylinder will be, look at this figure, from here to here, this will be the height of the cylinder. How we will know? It is mentioned total height of the vessel is 13 centimeter. It will be helpful in finding the height of cylindrical portion. Total height of the vessel is 13 centimeter. I hope you also will be thinking hemispherical portion, radius 7, this portion also 7, this is 7. How much will be this when total is 13? Total height is 13, hemispherical portion, radius is 7. So, height of the cylindrical portion will be 13 minus 7, that is 6. So, we can find out height of cylindrical portion. Therefore, height of cylindrical portion of the vessel, just we mention height of cylindrical portion, that is all. So, 13 minus 7, 6 centimeter. Then, now for calculating inner surface area, we need curved surface area, this portion, area of hemisphere, and we need curved surface area of cylinder, and we have now everything, radius and height of both the portion. We can now calculate inner surface area of the vessel, So, which portion we will calculate? We will calculate once more curved surface area of hemisphere plus curved surface area of cylindrical portion of cylinder. We know about the formula, curved surface area of hemisphere 2 pi r square, curved surface area of cylinder 2 pi r h. So, when we are using the dimension, here is also radius, there is also radius. So, we will be careful about which portion radius or height we are using. So, 2 pi is 22 by 7, radius of hemisphere 7. So, 7 square, 7 into 7, 2 pi 22 by 7, radius of cylindrical portion is also 7 only, and height of cylindrical portion is 6. Now, simplification, what we can do here? 2 common, 22 by 7 also in both. So, 22 by 7 also common, then again 7 is also common. So, remaining here 7 and here 6, 7 ones are 7 ones are cancel, 22 plus 2 40, 22 into 2 44 into 7 fours are 7 plus 6 13, multiplied 13 fours are 52, 5 13 fours are 52, 5. So, 2 into 22 by 7 into 7 into 7, again 2 into 22 by 7 into 7 into 6. So, we see common here 2, we take common 2 into 22 by 7 in both, 22 by 7 common, here 7 again into 7 common, remaining here 1 7 plus 2 is out, 22 by 7 out, 7 out, 6 remains. 7 ones are 7 ones are 2 into 22 we will get 44 plus into 7 plus 16 6 that is 13. 13 fours are 52, 13 fours are 52 plus 5 57. 572 centimeter square is the inner surface area.